Here it is, Hope's Peak Academy. I sure hope the other students and I get along.
Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy. I'm your headmaster, Monokuma.
How can you be our headmaster? You're a bear.
That doesn't matter. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your new student lives.
Oh man, a new school, new friends. This sure is exciting. I wonder what new adventures await me.
Attention everyone! Please come to the multimedia room immediately for a showing of a very special movie.
I wonder what they're going to show us. Wow, I love this movie.
Hey Danny, how about we switch rooms tonight? It'll be like a fun game.
Okay, sure. I don't see any harm. What a good night's rest. Time for breakfast.
Where's the food? I'm starving.
Wasn't someone supposed to grab food on the way over here?
Yeah, Danny, wasn't that your job?
Oh shoot, I forgot. I'll be right back. I don't have time to stop and buy something. I'll just grab some food from my dorm room. Oh no, did someone steal the food? Maybe they just hid it in the bathroom.
Oh hi Danny, you found me.
Sarah! I knew it was you who took the food. But oh no, you got ketchup everywhere! It's gonna be a real pain to clean all this up. Danganronpa is like Phoenix Wright for weeaboos. No, I mean even bigger weeaboos. It's a visual novel adventure type game where most of the game is spent in cutscenes listening to the story play out. The premise is the main character is stuck in a school with 14 other students and no one gets to leave unless they kill each other. The one orchestrating this whole event is Monokuma, this creepy little stuffed teddy bear. When a killer is found out, he or she is then executed right there on the spot. The pacing of Danganronpa is excellent. They start out each chapter with an introductory segment, but instead of introducing new characters for each case, you just have the same suspects for every single trial, the 15 students. The catch is, with each new trial, your possible suspects decrease, since there are 2 less students after every case. So for each new chapter, you start off a few days with normal, everyday slice-of-life stuff, which goes by fairly quickly. Then a murder happens, bringing you into the second section of the chapter, the investigation. Investigations in this game go by much quicker than they do in Phoenix Wright, which I'm super grateful for because the investigations in that game were awful. In Danganronpa, instead of having to investigate every single map and talk to every single person, all you have to do is investigate the scene of the crime, a few other locations that may be relevant to the case, and talk to a few other people who might have relevant information for you. That brings us to the best part of the game, which is, just like in Phoenix Wright, the trials. They call them class trials in Danganronpa, but it's basically the same thing. Monokuma is the judge basically, but instead of him deciding on a verdict, you get to choose who you think did it. The thing I found super impressive is that every single trial in these games has completely full voice acting. Every line of dialogue is spoken.
Okay then, everyone close your eyes, and whoever did it, raise your hand!
That's super impressive for me for a localized game, where they could have just as easily kept the original voices and called it a day. Not only that, but the dub is actually really good. Being the filthy casual that I am, I left the English voices on, and honestly I thought they were fantastic. Better than the majority of anime dubbed by Funimation and other companies these days. Every single voice I thought suited the characters perfectly, with none of the voices getting cringy or annoying. Even Monokuma, who's supposed to be annoying, they made his voice just cheesy enough so that it's not too grating.
Now, let the class trial begin!
Despite this being primarily a visual novel, there are some gameplay elements. Actually more than there are in Phoenix Wright. You get to walk around hallways and stuff in a first-person mode between trials, and then during trials there are a few different minigames they give you to play. Some of them are sorta tedious, but the one used most often is similar to pointing out a flaw in the witness testimony in Phoenix Wright. Only here it's way more action-y. The dialogue is flung at you, you're only given a short amount of time to react, and instead of shouting objection, you shoot out these truth bullets, which serve as your evidence for the trial. There's not much else I can say about Danganronpa without spoiling it, so I'll just say it's better that you go in not knowing a whole lot about it. If you love cheesy dramatic anime stories with some crazy twists and turns, you'll love this game. It goes all over the place. The characters are all unique and interesting, the pacing is perfect. As far as story-driven games like this go, I give it a 10 out of 10. Also, you know, it's a perfect game to play during Halloween times, what with all the dark imagery and everything. So go pick it up. It's available for PC, PS4, and the Vita. There are 2 sequels and a spin-off title that are just as good as the first game. And now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go try out the VR experience with my PlayStation VR headset.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah!
Danganronpa.